First up on the Beach Sessions, their brand of old school rock and roll has garnered the attention of many, especially when they lay out their brand of indie and psychedelic rock. You'll meet Static Shift. This is Static Shift.
Hello?
Mitchell, Keone, and we have Isaiah on the end.
Yeah.
3 guys out here to make a difference in the world.
The trio.
But one of you 3, maybe it was management, came up with the idea of, we have to brand this properly.
Well, yeah, I think we all kind of decided that we got to take it seriously at one point. And we kind of discovered that when we realized that we play decent together.
So
yeah.
When I say brand, though, when I think of Static Shift, I think of that 60s kind of feel.
Right.
You've got the bell-bottom pants here, Mitchell. You got the high-waisted pants. You got the you got the look, the hair. I mean, let's be honest here. You guys have tapped into something that not many bands or performers have thought of, and it's branding. You're doing it very, very well, and it's even your logo, your colors. Help me out here.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, well, I think definitely, like, lots of our influences from the 60s, like, originally, like, Jimi Hendrix, Zeppelin,
The colorful.
Creedence, all those bands. We're very interested in blues, too, but we all have a love for, like, that 60s art and the big bubble letters and the tie-dye.
And
just so expressive.
The 60s sound.
Yeah,
you know?
60s
That's
sound.
really what we're trying to
Yeah, go ahead,
I
Isaiah.
think the other part of it too is there's just so many bands nowadays too. Like you got to find ways to stand out, and I mean, we all like love that kind of funky style of clothing and stuff. So I mean, there's just so many bands nowadays that just show up to a show in like a
T-shirt.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah.
Black
whatever.
t-shirt,
So
yeah.
it's just like we kind of wanted to just be a little more unique as well, and just.
But you say that, Isaiah, but yet if I look at the 3 of you, you're the one standout, pal. What's going on here? Like, first of all, with the hair and you got the tight pants, like, come on, man.
It's a skinny jean.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, I can tell you, I've thought about growing my hair out many times, and I've just never been able to do it. So, I don't know.
It's okay.
You should do it before the hair falls out, man.
These pants are comfortable.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I've tried wearing bell bottoms once, and
They get stuck
they
in the
got
kick
stuck
pedal.
in my kick pedal. So.
I'm going to take a wild guess here, you guys. None of you were born in the 60s.
You are correct.
So somehow...
My soul was born.
Our souls are.
I like that.
There's souls born in the
Somehow
60s.
you got that influence, though. Was it parents? Was it friends? Where did that come from?
Well, I grew up listening to the Beatles, and that was definitely a major influence. And then I met this guy, and then we just started exploring like all these different artists together.
Yeah.
So, and that's what really solidified what we wanted to sound like, because we explored the 60s in depthly, and we're like, holy cow, man! There's a world of sound here that.
I got more introduced to it by these two.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, when I moved here a few years ago, I just wanted to join a band again and found these guys, and then these guys love the old 60s funk and rock and blues, whatever. So,
Well, the 3
I
of
didn't
you,
know much about it
but
a few years ago, but
Keone, the 3 of you have found something, and it's working. Full-time gig for all 3 of you. I know that you're going to school right now, Isaiah, but is a full-time gig for the most part?
Oh, yeah. Full time besides graduating high school, which I haven't done yet.
And
Last year.
dishwashing.
Whatever pays the bills, right?
Yeah, whatever buys the amps, man.
You're having fun.
Oh yeah,
You're
lots of
enjoying
fun.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Why stop the train? Keep it rolling.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what we'll be
it's
doing,
not
man,
stopping.
in the near future.
Yeah, it's fun, and people are warming up to this.
yeah.
There's going to be a lot coming from the Static Shift.
Oh yeah, and we got a new album coming out on January 13th, which
Beautiful.
will be.
Do you know the album?
Yeah.
Do you have a name yet?
The official name of the new record is called Common Bliss.
And I think that's the first time we've said that. So.
Common Bliss.
Yeah.
And it's anything but.
Yeah.
You got it, man.
Yeah, I love it. All right, the song you guys are going to play for us,
Elephant in the Room, off the new record.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the name of the Elephant in the Room.
what is it about? Keone?
Something you don't talk about, because I mean that's what Elephant in the Room stands for, right? And it's the song actually started out as being a jam song. It was like 7 minutes long with like 8 solos.
Dude,
Wow.
But when we went into the studio, we were like, okay, this is a really good song, we're going to cut it down a bit. I think it's around
trim
4 now.
Yeah.
But it's more just about just not talking about something and being a little bit rowdy about it, I'd say.
Yeah, I have a
Absolutely.
recording of us in my basement like 3 years ago of Mitchell, or one of them just came up with a and I was like, we were like, oh, we got to play this. So I recorded it, but it sounds so different from
Yeah, we found
how
it's
we've
like
play it now.
20
It's
times
really
faster.
funny.
Can't wait.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Keep it going, guys. Looking forward to more stuff from you guys.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
This is the Static Shift.
Listen, baby, oh yeah. There's a boy in the corner now, oh yeah. Oh, listen, baby, yeah. There's a boy in the corner now, oh yeah. Well, you ain't gonna talk about it, oh yeah, yeah. Won't you listen real good? Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Oh, listen, mama, yeah. I don't wanna go home alone tonight, yeah. Oh, listen to me, mama. I don't wanna go home alone tonight, yeah. Well, now we ain't gonna talk about it, oh yeah. To listen real clear, oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Still to come on the Beach Sessions. He has found a way to be a success in this industry as a studio musician, now branching off on his own as a performer. You'll meet Matt Dimaulo.
This is Matt Dimaulo.
Hello.
Matt,
Phoenix.
you love the guitar.
Yes.
You love stringed instruments.
Yeah, I love them.
You're a guy who's kind of like the anti-musician. Here's what I mean.
Okay.
You have those who love to be on stage, the big spotlight.
Yeah.
But you're the guy who's helping.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're the studio musician.
Yeah. I like being in behind things.
Did you really know that at 9 years old when you picked up that guitar that this is the route you wanted to take?
No idea. Yeah. I kind of live by the philosophy that, I don't know, you just do stuff and then something happens eventually. Yeah.
When you started playing the guitar, why'd you pick the guitar?
My brother and me were just looking for something to do. And like my mom was like, you guys should take lessons in something. And so him and I were both like, well, I mean, guitar's cool. And we love Slash and like all these guitarists. And I was a big Jimmy Page fan. And like Eric Clapton was one of my heroes already. So it's like, yeah, let's do that. So that's basically why I chose guitar first.
Although you first love was actually gymnastics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that true?
I think I had ADD, but I have no idea. No one diagnosed me ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was really active, and when I was really young, I used to like climb all over my house and like just do stupid stuff. And then my parents were like, "You should just be in gymnastics." So I did that for like I think 4 years, and then they eventually approached me for competitive gymnastics, and they wanted to train me, possibly for the Olympics. And I got terrified, and then I ran away, and then I picked up a guitar and gained a bunch of weight.
You can't really be a gymnast if you weigh a little bit too much.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where guitar came
So
in.
you got terrified with gymnastics.
Yeah.
But there was something about the guitar, something about music that really made you say, hey, I'm in a comfort zone?
Yeah.
A sweet spot?
Yeah.
Explain that.
I don't know. I mean, music always had like a curative power for me. It always like it's never betrayed me. It's never made me feel bad. Music has always given me strength, gotten me through times. Even when I was really young, I always gravitated towards really deep music, and that's always what got me through everything. So I just have an unconditional love for it. Yeah.
As a studio musician or a guy who's backup,
Yeah.
what's the appeal?
It's the promotion of creating great music while staying out of the spotlight. It's kind of like giving those who want to be known or want to be in the spotlight a bit more help, like giving them some professionalism. And I just like making music. Like it's my passion to just create things. It's like it gives me, like I'm addicted to it. Like I need to make good stuff. I need to make music, and my best way to do that is to stay out of the spotlight, I feel, and just to like give good music to the world without anyone knowing who I am. I kind of find that poetic in a way.
Yeah, it's very rare that you find a musician, a very talented musician, that's also a talented performer. Those are the rare ones.
Yeah.
But with what you're saying is you can probably add more to the music industry in the role that you're in right now.
I feel like that, yeah. Yeah. I really like that.
And when you see someone gain that success,
Yeah.
you must think to yourself, yeah, I played a part in that.
Yeah. It's really about impressing myself rather than impressing others. I just like to be satisfied with what I've done and be proud of what I've done.
Yeah.
Not seeking validation or recognition. I just want to, be comfortable with myself that I've been an artist, that I've been a musician, and that I've lived up to my standards, really.
So there's not a part of you that wants to have that main spotlight?
Everyone wants that spotlight, man. Everyone wants to be famous, and everyone wants their name. Like, everyone has that fantasy. Like, what if everyone knew who I was? But I don't know. It's like it's a fun fantasy for me. I still release stuff under my own name. Every year I release like an album or a single or something. Like I just released something, I think, a couple of months ago.
So there's still that interest.
Yeah, I still want to maintain.
Never say never.
I want to maintain my artist's status as much as I can.
And help others.
Yeah.
You're singing a song for us.
I am.
What's the name of the song and what's it about?
It's called Fool's Gold.
Okay.
And it was about getting my heart broken Isn't that a new subject for songs?
Relationship songs seem to be pretty prevalent. Yes.
It was just about like I think the relatable subject that's the matter of the song is like it's about being led on, and then the person you're with isn't the person you thought they were, and that's about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't wait for this. This is Matt Dimaulo. Thanks, bud.
Thank you.
As the dust settles beneath my feet, regret hangs like a leech as I stand on this cold, hard ground. As you go, loneliness fills my bones. I've never been so alone. I suppose that's how these things turn out. Well, I'm holding on. As the sun falls down, I'll watch it die. My love left me in the bitter wind. All I know is song and so, whoa. Well, I've been lost ever since she let me in. All she left was fool's gold, whoa. Oh, fool's gold. That dust is long past settled dirt. A field once grass, now burnt. An aging tale of time once bright and thriving. Well, I stand as narratives reach their ends. A monologue stretched so thin, my words no longer lend a meaning. Well, I'm holding on. As the sun falls down, I'll watch it die. My love left me in the bitter wind. All I know is song and so, whoa. Well, I've been lost ever since she let me in. All she left was fool's gold, whoa. Oh, my love left me in the bitter wind. All I know is song and so, whoa. Well, I've been lost ever since she let me in. All she left was fool's gold. Oh, fool's gold.
Still to come on the Beach Sessions. Rugged, raspy, and reserved. He often finds himself drawing comparisons to Southern country rocker Chris Stapleton. And keeping with the Grammy-winning artist's laid-back vibe and honest lyricism, it's easy to see why. You'll meet JJ Shiplett.
This is JJ Shiplett. JJ. Have you always been JJ?
I've always been JJ. When my mother named me, she stuck with JJ from a very young age.
No kidding, hey?
Yeah.
And everybody calls you JJ.
Everybody calls me JJ. There's a few people that call me Jay, but I just usually find that pretty lazy. Like, it's already shortened to JJ. Why do you got to shorten it anymore? Like, it's only 2 syllables, 2 letters.
You love this business.
I love playing.
You love creating.
Yeah, I love playing music. I love performing music. I love creating it. I love being around it.
Yeah.
Like, music is the one thing that I've loved in my life more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
The business side of it isn't necessarily my favorite thing, but everybody's got parts of their job that they don't like, right?
It's a necessary part of this wonderful business that you're a part of. Yeah. When you get out there and perform, when you get out there and create, did you ever think to yourself that you would be getting breaks like you have along the way? Because you had some great breaks along the way.
Yeah, you know, it's been a good year for me. 2016 has been a good year for me. I think that as a creator and as an artist, I want to create music that people can relate to, and so I want to be able to get it on people's ears. I want people to be able to hear it, and I'm not foolish to think that like I can just put it out there and it happens.
Yeah,
you got to get out there. You need breaks to take you to the next level, to be able to allow your music to get on more people's ears.
You need the talent too, JJ. Let's be real here, man. I mean, there's something that you do that resonates with not only fans, but resonates with people in the industry. That's how you linked up with Johnny Reid.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot to. I just always try and sing from my heart. Like, I'm trying to sing from my gut, my heart, try and put everything I have into it. And I think that people relate to that. People like that. People want it. Like, art is supposed to speak some truth. It's supposed to emote. And so that's what I try and do. And with Johnny Reid, I think that Johnny heard that. And I hope that he heard that and was able to kind of take me under his wing, for lack of a better term. And I'm super grateful to him now.
It's paying dividends now, isn't it?
Oh, it's been great. The amount I've learned from him.
Yeah.
And then the amount of times I've been able to get my music on people's ears is, I'd never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I'd be able to do it.
Your music, I'm struggling with how do I define your music, and I have a feeling you're struggling as well too, because in this business, and let's be real, music business, it's part of a business, they try to pigeonhole you. And one thing, if there's anything I've learned about you, JJ, is that you don't want to be that guy who's pigeonholed. Although you realize that that's maybe how you could be successful, by somebody saying, no, this is what you need to do.
Yeah, I mean, I sit in that middle ground between rock and roll and country.
Yeah.
And I'm not the first artist to sit in that ground, and I won't be the last. And although you know, people try and push it a one way and push it the other way, I think that a good song can trump those sort of genre ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you have a good song, people will look past that.
Yeah.
I hope they will look past it.
Well, let's look to the future. When we sit down again in a couple of years, where's JJ Shiplett going to be?
Well, I hope that in a couple of years, we'll start off with getting this record out in January, and then I'm really hoping that I'm able to just continue the trajectory and continue moving along, continue getting my music on people's ears.
Yeah.
And if I have that opportunity to be able to play for people, I don't expect everybody to like it, but I know that some people will, and so some people will connect to it. So my goal is to just keep doing that, keep getting up on stage, keep writing songs, and keep trying to do it from the heart, and see where it leads me over the next 5 years.
Well, hopefully you'll still be doing this, and I have no doubt in my mind you will be. You're singing a song for us.
Yeah.
What's the name, and what's it about?
I'm singing a song called "Something to Believe In."
Okay.
I wrote the song probably about 6 or 7 years ago now. Yeah, probably around there. And it's I was listening to a lot of Springsteen at the time, and so it's kind of got I would say that it kind of has a little bit of the self-righteousness of a Springsteen song in it. But all in all, it's a song about people coming together, and it's and relying on each other and helping each other in our time of needs, and that's kind of where my idea of this song stands. It's one of those songs I think that people probably put their own meanings to it too, if they really wanted to, and that's fine. Go ahead and do it.
This is JJ Shiplett.
Brother, can you hear me? Are you falling asleep? Are you hearing all the whispers that are rolling through the trees? They've been calling out your name, boy, looking for someone they can blame. But when your shadow turns against you, well, that's one less soul to tame. I'll give you something to believe in when the world won't let you go. Give you something to believe in, oh, to make you feel at home. Well, sister, can you hear me? For I've been calling out your name. I've been running down this highway as it pours down with this rain. But believe me when I tell you it's the truth, that I ain't ever loved nobody, oh, the way that I loved you. I'll give you something to believe in when the world won't let you go. I'll give you something to believe in, oh, to make you feel at home. I'll give you something to believe in when the world won't let you go. I'll give you something to believe in, oh, to make you feel at home. Well, I went walking through these thick woods like a soldier in the night, and I went searching for my father in a dimly place to hide. But it all just grinds me down now. Yeah, it robs me like a thief. It's leaving nothing but the shadows, oh, the shadows of belief. Yeah, I'm still walking through these dark woods, looking for something to believe. Can you give me something to believe in when the world won't let me go? Can you give me something to believe in, oh, to make me feel at home? Can you give me something to believe in when the world won't let me go? Can you give me something to believe in, oh, to make me feel at home? Can you give me something to believe in? Can you give me something to believe in? Can you give me something to believe? Can you give me something to believe in? Can you give me something to believe in? Can you give me something to believe? Can you give me something to believe in? Can you give me something to believe in? Can you give me something to believe in? Can you give me something to believe?